Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. All of my G3 dolls are just kind of chilling here. The only one that's not over here is, I think it's some coffee break Frankie. I think this is everybody, right? This is all I got for now? Yeah, it's just missing coffee break Frankie. But today we're going to be reviewing Ghoulia, so she's going to join them in standing here, because I don't really have a shelf spot for them yet. I was planning on this shelf being where I'd put them, or maybe even this one, but it's just so difficult to figure out where I want these goddamn Rainbow High dolls to go. So I've just been kind of fighting for my life, trying to find a spot to put them. So, I don't know. It was gonna be here, but I guess not. As you can see, all my other shelves are very full, very much bursting at the seams. So I really don't have anywhere to put them for now. All I could think is maybe sticking them over here somewhere, but some of them are kind of tall, so I don't really know. But yeah, back on topic, we're reviewing Ghoulia today, and because this spot is so full of dolls, I am thinking we're gonna have to use the door. It's everyone's favorite backdrop for my videos. The door to the room. So with that, let us begin, starting with an overview of Ghoulia's box. Pretty standard stuff. We've got her pet Sir Hoots-a-Lot down here, and of course we have her artwork, which is pretty cute. Her face isn't really giving Ghoulia, mostly because Ghoulia used to look mean as hell on her first doll, but still pretty cute. So, with that, let's turn the box around. Ghoulia's artwork. It's really cool to see Ghoulia be featured in the first wave of a line for once, because even in the original Monster High, Ghoulia was in the second wave of basics alongside Hold Hide. Ghoulia Yelps. Her monster type is a totally brainy zombie. She has brain puffs and a skateboard, and her pet is Sir Hoots-a-Lot. So a lot of you guys suggested that the skateboard might be like a replacement for the scooter that she came with before, like her scooter playset. And that would be cute. Wouldn't be bad. So, yeah. So, let's, start unboxing her. Here is Ghoulia, once we remove the plastic from her box. And I'm pretty sure this one has a good face. The employee only brought me one, and I just said it was good, because I felt bad enough complaining about the wonky Frankie that they brought me. Talking about the coffee break pack. And, yeah. So, overall, I think she's pretty good. I've noticed that wonk does happen with these dolls, but it seems to be less common than it was in previous waves. Well, like the previous original basics, you know what I mean. Keeping the artwork as usual. It's just kind of fun to do that. So I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm a little colorblind. So when the pictures of Ghoulia first came out, I thought she was wearing red. I thought this was a red skirt. Now that I'm seeing her in person, it is pink. Everything is very, very pink. If you think this looks reddish, you're just like me for real, but it's pink. It's a magenta, so are her glasses. I was happy at first. I was like, oh cool, Ghoulia kept the red in her color scheme, but they replaced it with this magenta pink color. We do get a reference to her original character through the inclusion of Deadfast. They even used the old artwork of Deadfast and put it on her skateboard, which by the way, the wheels do actually turn. They're kind of like held on like that so you don't lose them if you're an idiot, like me. So they do roll. You can make them roll around. It's just kind of hard to film that because there's no clear indication that they're moving. They're just kind of flat wheels, but they do roll. So you can use it like a tech deck if you want. Ghoulia plays with tech decks. In terms of Ghoulia, I don't actually mind the green skin so much anymore. It's definitely not that bad. It's mostly the face that I feel like fell the flattest. Because, allow me to pull out the original Ghoulia. So this is my G1 Ghoulia. I got her for like 25 bucks way back in 2015. Because, did you know these dolls used to not be really expensive? Because they weren't. But in case you can't see it, she has very arched eyebrows, and for that reason I actually brought over this Ghoulia as well, because I don't have glasses for her, and you can just really see the look on her face. It's very bitchy, and I love it. But this Ghoulia, this new one, I feel like her expression is just a bit too soft and doesn't encapsulate the same energy that the original Ghoulia did. Now, Ghoulia was never a mean character. She was always very sweet, so this expression was kind of unfitting for her, but at the same time, it's so nice and unique. I absolutely love this Ghoulia. I don't feel like I appreciated Ghoulia enough, but, you know, I do now, and that's all that matters. But before we get into the heavy comparisons of the new and old Ghoulia, let's give this one a chance to shine on her own. Let's start with the things that I do like about her. For starters, she has very cute earrings. They are gravestones that say R.I.P. They both are. I think that's really cute. I'm glad that they kept the style of her original glasses in a way. Obviously, they're not the same, but they're still like something that the original Ghoulia would have worn, I feel like. This jacket is honestly really cute. It's probably my favorite of her pieces, and the shirt itself is not bad. It kind of reminds me of Bratz tank tops. The Bratz crop tops, you know? I don't know why I said tank tops. The skirt is probably what falls the flattest for me. I really don't like this zipper piece that they stapled on, because it's not a real zipper, which obviously I didn't expect it to be one, but it's not flush with the skirt at all. Is that how you say it? It just doesn't go with the skirt whatsoever. It just looks weird. I'm not a big fan of it. I do like the broken heart belt piece around the top of the skirt, though. I think that's pretty cute. As for her shoes, I don't like the ones in the artwork, but I do like that they're silver on the doll. I like that a lot better. Her shoes are pretty cute. The sculpting is nice, but once again, the original dolls did have much nicer, more unique shoes. Key in point, the original Ghoulia's very high sneaker boots. These make no sense, and I love them. So this is the new Sir Hoots-a-Lot, and honestly, he's pretty cute. He wears glasses now, and apparently these glasses do fit on her face, but I'm not a fan of the way it looks. But if you want to switch them, you can. And here's the old Sir Hoots-a-Lot. Definitely prefer the original, but this one's still pretty cute. Ghoulia's hair overall is pretty nice. It's a darker blue than the original doll's hair ever was, and I can't say that I'm against it. I do like this color of blue, and unlike the original Ghoulia who had Kanekalon, she has saran. She has saran hair. Feels very nice. I much prefer the use of saran, because the one thing I never liked about Ghoulia is that they used Kanekalon hair for all of her dolls. I don't like the feel of Kanekalon. I hate working with it. So, yeah. That's just me, though. A lot of people like Kanekalon, and that's fine. I just find it a little annoying to deal with. So the accessories that Ghoulia comes with are a backpack with a brain texture all over them. Can you tell what motif they're going to overuse for her? A Game Boy Advance. Why did I say that? I mean a Nintendo Switch. It's clearly like a handheld gaming console with Monster High stamped on the back of it, but I feel like it's supposed to look like a Switch. That's probably what the goal was. Her brain puffs, because zombie eat brain. Did you know that zombie eat brain? And of course her eye coffin, which looks like brains in a popcorn box, just like her Dead Tired doll came with. Can you guess what this is on her beanie? So stylish, so chic. So one thing I noticed while looking at this doll is that her glasses are foggier than the plastic underneath them. So this is what her face looks like underneath the glasses. She's got some very cute makeup going on. It's pink and green. And overall, I do like this Ghoulia's face. I don't dislike it. The eyebrows could have been better. I don't really like that they're brown with individual blue hairs drawn on them. I feel like they should have just been blue, maybe. Or black, like the originals. But overall, not bad. She's kind of cute. She's got a bit of a smirking expression. And I wish the glasses were more clear. As I mentioned, they're kind of a foggy plastic, and the original's glasses were very clear, so you could see her face. Ghoulia's backpack does open, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to show that. So these are how the two Ghoulias look next to each other. Overall, I feel like this style still kind of suits Ghoulia. But one thing I would change, she needs pants. I'm not big on this skirt, and it is, unfortunately, a very cheap feeling material. It has, like, some kind of edge around it. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it's made of a pleather material, but instead of hemming it, they just kind of, like, burnt the edges to kind of make them hard, so they wouldn't break? Fray, so they wouldn't fray. I don't know how to describe it. But, yeah, overall, I'd give her pants. I believe these dolls fit in Bratz pants really well, so if you have Bratz dolls, give them some Bratz pants. I'm not sure how well Ghoulia's pants would fit, and I'm not going to try because my Ghoulia has a lot of factory rubber bands, so sorry if you guys wanted to see me do that, but I am unfortunately not going to. But overall, while these two look very different, I feel like Ghoulia was still done decently well in the reboot in terms of her design. I think G3 did very well with pretty much all of the designs. I would say Claudine is the most iffy, but just about everyone looks pretty good. You can tell there was a lot of care put into this reboot, and I don't think Ghoulia was an exception. So yeah. Honestly, I don't have much else to say other than let's put Ghoulia with all of her friends. Forgot to mention it, but her shoes have a brain pattern on the heel because why wouldn't they? Brain. Yep. They all look so good together. Let's put Ghoulia and Cleo next to each other because they're best friends. Fuck. Yeah, they still look cute next to each other. Besties. But yeah, overall, I think that the reboot dolls all look really good together, and I like G3 so far. I like G3 a lot. It's very nice. I especially like Pink Laguna. She's very cute. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching my Ghoulia review, and if you would like a follow-up video for her, feel free to say that in the comments, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!